Hello, hello. Hey, 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 everybody. Okay, so we're gonna do get ready with me, and I'm gonna do the eye look that I had posted yesterday, the golden kind of glowy eye look. So I've already used to prime my face. I feel like we always talk about the makeup, but we don't talk about what we do before the makeup, which is super important because we need to have our canvas primed and ready. So I use the rose water, which is really good for your face because it helps tone it and it helps get rid of the redness. It helps fill in your pores. Not fill in your pores, but it helps like minimize your pores. And then I used our Royalty Uplift Cream, Instant Uplifting Serum. And what's nice about this is it, within like 10 minutes to 2 hours, helps to fill in your wrinkles and fine lines. And so I just put a little bit right here under my eyes, and then right here and on my forehead. And it does help to just like clear up those wrinkles a little bit. And then of course, moisturizer. Your moisturizer is super, super important. Okay, and then what I like to do before I start is just spray a little bit of setting spray on my face. This also helps your makeup to stay longer. Okay, and as you can see, I've done one of my eyebrows. That eyebrow takes me so long to do. So I'm gonna let that dry for a second and then put some primer on, and then we'll let the primer sit for a few minutes while I do my other eyebrow. You don't need a lot of primer. If you use too much primer, you're gonna find that your makeup is gonna slide around and it won't stick to your face. And you just kind of want to press it in. Who's ready for Christmas? I have got like 4 things and that's it. I need to do some shopping. Okay, now we're gonna let that sit for a few minutes, and I'm gonna do my other eyebrow. This is our Brow Obsession palette, and it's amazing. It has the wax, and it's a tinted wax, and then it has a light, a dark color, and then 2 highlighters. This pink one doesn't go on pink, but it's a matte highlighter, and this is a shimmer highlighter, so we'll use it all. So the first thing I like to do is take the tinted wax and just push it through my eyebrows and kind of put those eyebrows in place. And then I start with the darker and just outline first. I always start with the top and outline it. And then start to fill it in. I do this part very last, so it looks more natural, and I use whatever product is left for that part right there. And I don't have a lot of eyebrows, so I have been using our Lash Esteem Serum, and it really has been helping my eyebrows to grow, especially right here. I don't know if that's normal. If you girls have the same thing, they're really sparse right here at the end, but mine are super sparse at the end. Okay. And one thing you can do too, if you mess up and get some color like above or below, or you need to clean up your eyebrows, is you can take a little bit of concealer, and just with a brush, clean them up around the edges. I don't do this very often, but I'll do it just real quickly to show you guys. It also helps to just naturally highlight your eyes if you're using a lighter highlighter or a lighter color. So you can just bring it around like that, and it will clean up any mistakes that you've made and make it look nice and straight. See how that kind of naturally highlighted it too? And then on the top, and then just blend it out. Okay. And then we'll blend all that into with our foundation. All right, so let's do some foundation real quick. It's my skin is super dry, so I always like to go in with a BB cream first, which is going to help my skin not to look so dry. A BB cream is a tinted moisturizer, and it's really good for your skin. You could just use the tinted moisturizer and no foundation if you wanted to do more of a natural look, but this BB cream is a little bit too light for me, and so I couldn't do that if I wanted to. I need to get a little bit of a darker color. Okay, and now let's do the foundation, the Liquid Touch foundation. This is the color Organza. It's a little bit too dark for me because I'm so pale, but that's why going in with a lighter BB cream was good. So you want to shake it up, and we'll just kind of spread some all over my face. Okay, now we're going to use this awesome brush. This brush is amazing. It is our powder concealer brush, and it's double-ended. And when you use it for your liquid foundation, it really does give you like an airbrushed finished look. And the lighter you use, the lighter you touch your face with it, the better it works. If you're hopping on, say hey. And if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay for me. Okay. Just do a little bit on my eyelids to cancel out those veins. And go down your neck a little bit too. So you have all the same color. Okay. now that my face is all one color, it looks kind of one-dimensional. So now that's why we go in and we contour and we highlight and put some color into it to make it look more 3D. Just making sure everything's really blended. Okay, so for contouring, Younique has a couple of different options. We have what's called our sculpting trio, and it is really nice because it's all in one. We've got, and it shows you right there exactly what to do, so you can't, if you're not quite sure how to contour. So it's got the dark to contour, the matte highlight, and the shimmer highlight. Or what you can do is you can also take your pressed powder in a darker color to contour with, right here. I'm going to use this. Real quick, I'm going to set that foundation with our Behold setting powder. I'm just going to take a damp beauty blender and just kind of push it over the spots where I have trouble with maybe my coverage coming off, my foundation where it comes off. This foundation is nice though because it sets to a powder finish, and so it really does, it stays on so much longer than I've ever had any other foundation stay on. And I like using a damp beauty blender for this because it almost just like melts it into your skin. And then I'm also going to take our powder concealer, and it has kind of a yellowy tint to it, and I'm going to use it to highlight underneath my eyes, on my nose, above my forehead, and on my chin. Okay. And now let's go in with the contour. This, we're going to use the pressed powder, and I'm just going to take, let's see, what brush am I going to take? I'm going to take a Real Techniques contour brush. I'm just going to lightly start all the way back and just blend it out. Okay. Don't take it too far in, only to like where your eye starts. You want to make sure you don't take it too far high, up too far, or down too low. You want it to kind of just go with the natural contour, the natural shadows that are already there. You just kind of want to intensify. And we'll blend that out in just a minute. Okay, and I'm also going to take our powder concealer brush, the one that I just had, and I am going to take this end and just lightly contour my nose. Okay. You want to be careful where you place your contour because you can end up making it look too wide. I can hear the baby. He's waking up. I gotta text my husband to go get him. Okay. So we're just gonna contour the sides of our nose, go right down the center. And this powder is awesome to contour with because it's a matte powder and there's no shimmer in it. Okay, and then I like to do just a little bit right here on the end of my nose and then right here on the sides. Right? Okay. And then we're going to also take a little bit bigger of a brush and I'll just contour the high points of my forehead. Just up here. Ryan. Okay. Okay, and you can also contour right here to just give you a little bit more structure in your jawline. Okay, so now let's go in with some blush and brighten up our face a little bit. I'm just gonna go in with a blusher brush, and this is the color Seductive. Hey Ryan, will you come get the baby? Will you come get the baby? The baby's awake. Okay. And now let's take, let's see, what brush do we want to take? I've got a million brushes right here in front of me. And then let's go in with our, with a little bit more of this banana powder and just take it right down our nose. Okay, highlight. Let's highlight our face real quick. And I'm going to go in with our Touch a la Mode translucent powder and with a fan brush. Actually, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go in with, it's the same stuff, but it's a cream. I'm going to take the cream just on the high points of my face first, because when you put a cream and then a powder on top of it, it will stay longer and it will, it'll show up more. See how pretty that highlighter is? See, even just alone, that's really pretty. And then right there. If you're hopping on, say hey. Okay. See how pretty that is? Ooh, that's pretty. So I'm just gonna lightly take the powder highlighter now and just kind of dust it over that, and it's gonna stay all day long now. It's kind of like how when you set the powder, how when you set your face with the powder, it'll help it stay on all day long. Okay, so I'm gonna use our lip exfoliator real quick and just kind of let that sit on our lips for a few minutes before we do our lips. It's a sugar scrub and it's peppermint, so it's also a natural lip plumper. I think I have one left of these. Our first Black Friday bundle was the lip exfoliator, and then our Splash liquid lipstick in Stellar, and I'm gonna wear this today so you'll see how pretty it is. And I have one left. I cannot believe how fast they went. Okay, let's get to the fun part, our eyes. So I'm gonna put on our eye primer, and then I'm gonna set it with a powder because it can get tacky. It can be tacky. And I don't want the powder sticking uneven on my lids. So I'm gonna take it all the way up. And then just set it with any powder. I'm just gonna set it with our translucent powder. And that's gonna make it so it's not sticky. Okay, and we're gonna use 3 colors. Real easy. This is a super simple, easy look. The first one that we're gonna use as our transition color is called Astute, and it is this just really pretty brown color right here. I'm gonna take it on our blending brush. This is the best brush ever. And I have hooded eyes, and so it's important for me to take it all the way up. The color up pretty high. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go in with a darker color. And it's also, you can also use this color as a transition color. And it's called Gingerly. It's probably one of my very favorite colors that we have. It's super versatile. So I'm just gonna take this one more so on my lid and then up even a little bit higher. Carver, there's another one in Beau's room. Okay. Look how pretty that is. And now we're gonna take Manipulative. See that color? Look how pretty that is. It's like a coppery color. We're gonna take that color and we're gonna take it on a flat brush, like this one right here. And I'm gonna get it wet. And I'm gonna place it just on my lid. See how pretty that is? Okay, and I'm just gonna put it all over my lid. I'm not gonna go up any higher. See how pretty that is? Ooh, I love it. Okay, let's do the other eye, get it wet. When you get it wet, it just is gonna make it pop more. It's gonna make the color pop. You can use water, you can use setting spray, you can use rose water, anything to get it wet. Okay. And then we'll just go in and blend it with, let's see, let's take that first color, Astute, and just blend it out just a tad. And so with hooded eyes, like I said, you need to take it up higher because otherwise it will not look like when you open your eyes that you have any eyeshadow on. So I like to take it up higher and out further. See how pretty that is? And then I'm also going to take that same, let's see, I'm going to take just a little bit more of a denser brush, and I'm going to take that same color that we were blending it out with, and I'm going to blend it out on the bottom. Just kind of to give it a little bit of color back down there. And then we'll pop a little bit of that manipulative color down there too. Just going to take it on the tip and run it right there. Okay. Yeah. Then if you get any fallout, just use your damp beauty blender and kind of tap it away. Okay, now we're gonna do the eyelashes. And let's do just the Epic, the One Step Epic, which is amazing. I already curled my lashes. I put a blow dryer to it real quick beforehand, and then I just took the lash curler to the very root. Look at that. Look at how well that coats. It lengthens, it volumizes, and it also helps to curl. It never fails though. I always get mascara on my lid. Always. Okay, that's one coat. These ones, this side for me never turns out the way the other side does. See, it's not near as pretty as the other side. It takes more loving. For some reason, too, I have lashes that just kind of like droop down right there. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to do a teeny bit on the bottom lashes. I kind of like the new trend that they're not having no mascara on the bottom lashes. I've always kind of would rather not have bottom lashes or mascara on them. Okay, so that's the 3D5, or that's the Epic mascara, just one coat of each. So that right there, I'm just gonna let it dry, and then I'll pick it away, and it will just come right off. Okay. I'm going to use for our lips the color Stately, and I'm going to line it. Oh wait, first I want to put a white eyeliner on my bottom eyes. Maybe not, I can't find it. That's okay, I guess I won't do it. But I did want to show you the day 2 bundle. I have 2 of left, and that includes the 3D Fiber Mascara that you just saw, and this exclusive Dip and Draw liner. Look at how pretty this is, you guys. In what it's, the color's called Psychic, and this eyeliner is awesome because you can do a really thin line. Look how thin that is. Or you can lay it down and do it thicker. Or even thicker. Look how pretty that color is. So this is super easy, super good for beginners too, because that is just a teeny point that you can get right in there with. So that's the day 2 bundle, and I have, I think, 2 of those left. And it comes with the Dip and Draw liner and an Epic mascara, I think for $32. Okay. Here's the white eyeliner. So the white eyeliner, if you just put it on your bottom waterline like this, it's going to make your eyes look more open. Look how much more open it looks than the other one. And I don't do eyeliner very often because I have hooded eyes, and so it just doesn't look quite right with mine. With my eyes, but one thing you can do is just take it, this is the black eyeliner, and line your upper waterline. Okay, now let's see if that's dried and just get that off. Okay, let's blend that out just a little bit and then do our lips and we'll be done. Let's see, okay, I'm gonna line in the color Plush. And then just go in and fill it in real quick with this lipstick. This lipstick stays on all day long. It is not transfer proof, so if you kiss your baby or your husband, it will transfer a little bit, but it still stays on all day. And then if you want to plop a little bit of concealer just right on the inside, it'll give it more of a 3D dimensional look and make it look a little bit powderier. Okay, I need to blend a little bit better right here. I like to take my concealer or my foundation brush after I do my contouring, and I like to run it right along here and here just to make sure it doesn't get, there's no darkness right here. And then we can take our bronzer. This is the Beachfront bronzer in the color Sunset, and I'm just gonna go over everywhere that I did the contour. And this is a little bit, it's not matte, it has just a teeny bit of shimmer in it. Look how pretty that is. And so it's just enough to make you look glowy. See how pretty that is? And then take it down your neck. Okay, and then finish it off with some setting spray. And that's it. I will post all of the products used down in the comments below along with the shop link. And that's it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a good day.